In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Look at my hair. The color's already worn off. I'm staying with a relative too. That's my uncle's dog. Yes, I know my pupils are huge right now. I'm probably still have stuff in my system. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on. Oh no, I smoked a J to relax. He kept licking. Look at, it's irritated here. That's from him licking the IV site where they put the IV. And look what I still have on my leg. It's from the EKG. I'm not focusing on too much on the negativity, but it's just that I find the addiction shaming disgusting. Like, and don't tell me it's not addiction shaming, because I've had people message my family members and be like, your daughter's a crackhead, or you're a chunky junkie. That's real. That's real. That's so nice. Not just that, but what happened was, so last night, I'll tell you the story. So last night I relapsed. So you know the video where I was like, tea time? I didn't take anything that day. But I relapsed like the day before. So it was probably still in my system. So I relapsed yesterday, ended up doing way too much, like to the point where it was like all night. And it was just like, so this is like probably going to be triggering to talk about because it talks about drug abuse. So I just wanted to let you know, I'm going to be telling like what happened. And it's actually like helps me to tell you guys, and like you're my VIBs. So I know there's not as much negativity talking to you guys, so it's going to be okay. After the bouncy ball. No, that was a different day. The bouncy ball day, I didn't do anything. Like, I had no weed, nothing. So the next day, I think, yeah, I'm just going to tell them what happened once, and then, so I did way too much. I pretty much did like a total of like 4 grams. I bought like 8 grams, 7 grams. And I ended up like flushing the rest of it this morning with my uncle on the phone. So what happened was, you never realize how lonely addiction is, or like struggling is mentally, until you reach out and ask for help from people around you. So like something so simple, but something I never wanted to do. I never wanted to burden somebody with something like this, because this is heavy. Like, if you have somebody who's an addict in your life, it's a heavy thing to deal with. By the morning, I was just like at my desk, and like I look at myself in the mirror and I was just like, oh my God, like, what am I doing? Like, this is bad, you know? And I guess I feel lucky that I don't know. I just felt like this is it. Like, I have to, yeah, I'm like, I have to do something. I have to ask for help. Like, I just really felt alone, and I wanted help. So I called, tried getting a hold of my mom, but I think she was still sleeping. It was pretty early. So everyone I tried to get a hold of was sleeping, obviously. So, but BB called me back first, and he's such an amazing person, you guys. Like, as a human being, he's so caring and so amazing. He's like holding me accountable by like checking in with him and stuff like that. And he's an amazing person, because I did lie to him, you know, a few times. I'd be like, no, I'm not using, you know, you don't want to tell people you're using, because then they're on your case about it and you just want to keep using, you know what I mean? But no, I don't want to, this is not my life. Like, when I compare, it's like, okay, an eventual life of like homelessness, just complete, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want like that kind of life. Addicted, homeless, no friends or family left to support you. I mean, I don't think my family would ever like not support me, but, well, I don't know, but, or you're obese, like you guys, my friends, my family, and like my friends, you know who you are, who I've been talking to, my family, are just like the reason that, or 6 feet under. Yeah, that's what my uncle said. He said, with addiction, especially drugs, like harder drugs, it's like you get clean or you die, pretty much. So I hope you can find the help you need. Yeah, it's like we're kind of like a support group in a way. So what happened is, I called, and then my uncle called back. I said, can you take me to the hospital? Like, my uncle said, I'm always here for you. you know. He's dealt with a lot of people, like friends in his life that were addicts and stuff, and like on to NA with him. He offered to go to NA meetings with me. So he said, I'm gonna take you to the hospital and then you're coming home with us for a few days because you can't be alone right now. So I said, like, obviously I prefer to be at home, but thinking of being at home, yeah, it would be a trigger right now, probably. So having the support, I think, is what's going to make this different. And so what I did was, I admitted to him, I said, I still have a gram. He said, right now, while I'm on the phone, not a gram, an 8 ball. So, I flushed an entire thing down the toilet. So, with him on the phone. So expensive it was. But that's the thing. Like, I'm make pretty decent money to support myself, but not. What happened was, I started getting like really bad chest pain, like, and I have pulmonary embolism. So people blaming me for being a burden on the healthcare system, blame my doctor, because I was told that anytime I have chest pain, they told me to go. Okay, so gotta add a bitchiness in there. So anyway, I'm lucky to be alive, I know. And I went and talked to Pete about it. Yeah, he's gonna take care of the cats for a couple days. I don't know how long I'll be here, but anyway, I ended up needing to go to the ER because I was feeling like I was scared. Like I'm not a person who, I mean, I haven't used any kind of drugs in like years and years and years, and it was more like party thing. So I'm not like a habitual, like, you know what I mean? So for me, that's a lot of stuff, and I was panicking. I was like, BBW 420, this was not cut. Like, it was like pure, like it was like pure. It, like, your whole face is numb, and that's why it's so addictive. Like, the stuff I used to do at parties was crap, you know? This was like, I've never had that. Chest pain is an emergency matter for anyone. Exactly. People are so stupid, it's disgusting. No, it's true. Like, why are you going to the ER for addiction? Because drugs have a negative effect on your whole fucking body, and I want to make sure I'm not dying. No, I mean, it is cut, but it's more pure than stuff I've had. Like, really pure. Like, a lot more pure. It's really expensive. It's like double the price, and addiction is an emergency when you're ready. Yeah, if you need help, you just go, and like, it's a medical issue. It's not like 100% pure. That's not what I'm saying. Anyways, that's not the point. It was a lot more potent than stuff I'm used to, so it didn't take much to become. I just thought, no, this is not the life for me. Like, my life is like, I'm ruining my life, you know, potentially. Went there. The nurse is so funny. The nurse was like giving me like a pep talk, you know, like, get your life together and blah blah. And so they sent me right back to like to be hooked up to monitors and stuff, and they did an EKG or ECG or whatever it's called. I gotta get that off my leg. No, especially when you've had a history of pulmonary embolisms, you want to get it checked out, you know. Like, I thought I was overdosed. Like, I was scared. I'm like, I'm just here to make sure I'm not dying. I wasn't there long. They just did some tests. Everything was normal. No blood clots. My glucose random. I don't think that's A1C. It's just like a test they do, glucose random. Last time I was at the hospital and I was like 402, it was 17, and it's 8, and it's in the normal range for glucose random right now. Like, it showed the range. It was like 6 to 10. So it was 8. So I was like, actually, everything was a lot better since the 70-pound weight loss, like, vitals wise. Like, my pulse was like 73. My blood pressure was good, was normal. Yeah, my sugar's down. But I need to keep on being healthy about it. Like, it's still a struggle. We went to, I didn't eat in like almost 2 days. I ate, it was like a whole day at least I didn't eat. So I was really hungry today. But by the time, and I had a bad headache, so the nurse was so nice, and the doctor, they were like, they know about my YouTube channel now too, because they asked me what I do. So I wasn't there long. I had a really bad headache. I thought I was having, like, I think I have a blood clot in my brain from the cocaine. I'm like, I'm freaking out. And they're just like, so they did like blood tests to make sure there's like no sign. There was like a D-dimer. It was like normal. They gave me Tylenol, and I felt like probably like an hour and a half later, I think they're like just wanted me to relax and try to like come down. Shrinking Project and Peeper are FFG supporters, really? What was I gonna say? No, I've not used. I can't use here. Are you kidding? You think my uncle? He's like, you have anything on you, like, you know? I'm like, check my stuff. Check my stuff. He would never let anything come here. It's like in the middle of nowhere, his house too. Well, it's like boonies kind of. It's not in the city. Where was I? What was I saying? I can't think clearly right now, guys. Like, I didn't even remember. My eyes are really big right now. That's weird. It's probably still going to be in my system for a while. I did a lot. And you know what? It wasn't so bad, like being at the hospital and having all the support, that I last used last night, like yesterday. And I haven't slept yet. We went, after they picked me up from the hospital, we went to, they know my YouTube channel. Went to, what was I gonna say? The grocery store for food. Inpatient treatment, no. You have to pay for like rehab, thousands of dollars. But if you want, it can be covered by the government, but there's a wait list. And I don't need detox, so like medical detox. So, but what I am doing is I called right away also, right after I called my family and said, I've messaged everyone important to me. I said, I've used, I need your help. I need to go to the hospital right away for me, right there for me. And that motivates me to be there more for people too. You know what I mean? Really, really carry a lot of guilt. I wish I was there more for Mike, because like I talk to him every day. You know, he's somebody who didn't survive his addiction. I always have him in my mind. Yeah, there's 12 NA, Narcotics Anonymous. Pete's is supportive, but he doesn't really have much to, he doesn't really understand addiction as much, you know. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. No, it does help. Like, you know, because you guys are a support system too. You're not nobodies. You're my VIPs. You're my community of supporters. And honestly, that's what I just need right now. Like I'm here now. Eventually I'm going to have to go home and be on my own. But the thing is, like, I'm not craving it right now. Like, I'm actually okay right now. But smoking weed helps. Like, you know, it's like relaxing here. And, oh yeah, so therapy. So, yeah, because otherwise transfer of addiction will just keep happening, you know? Or I'll go back to food or something if I don't get help coping with stuff, you know? Then tomorrow my mom's going to come up with my sister. My sister's very worried about me. And they're going to come up here. We're making homemade pizzas. Like, I don't know, just keep busy with stuff, like play with the dog. So I called, right after I called my family to pick me up, I called this addiction center for women. And the lady answered right away, and she was so nice. Like, they're so nice to you. Like, these people were so nice. I think I need the weed right now, Sunshine. It actually, like, takes the jitters away. I'm not treating you guys like therapists. I'm just telling you, sharing my story with you. I'm not asking you to give me life advice and stuff like that. I'm just asking you to listen and just be here and listen. That's all. But yes, I need to talk to a therapist too. Like, so they told me that in order to get it funded by the government, I have to go through this place that's like a hospital. It's out of a hospital, and it's like the SAR, or some kind of addiction recovery assessment. So like recovery assessment. So like what they do is they call you, like tomorrow I have an appointment at 2, and they do an assessment. It's like a half an hour long. So they're going to assess my addiction, my problem, and I'm going to be totally honest with them, obviously, because then I can get the appropriate help I need. They're going to determine, or it might have been like, should I say a half hour? I think it's like an hour and a half call, but it's like 2 phases or something. Anyway, they're going to determine what type of level, like what kind of help I need. But inpatient, there's a big wait list, and like there's like what, like, so I don't know what they're going to do with me, but she said that the withdrawal from coke dangerous, like opiates. So I don't know if I'll need like I don't think I'll need a medical detox, because like I have like symptoms, but they're not like life-threatening. So what turned into a couple lines when I was in the party mood ended up being a full-blown addiction in like just a couple months. April Mojo, are you actually going to follow through this time? Put your health first up. Excuse me? Milking my members for attention? How about you go... Like, really? Like, how about you shut up and be hidden on my channel? Like, it blows my fucking mind that people actually think I create problems in my life for attention. Like, people are, like, sick. Anyway, yeah, that's why, Angie, I went to the hospital, you know, because I wanted to make sure that I wanted to get, like, a clean bill of health. But now I have to get, like, all this STD testing and stuff. Like I still have to get all that done with my doctor. So, but I got the ball rolling and I'm very well supported, and that definitely makes a difference. I mean, like, but my family's not stupid. They're like, because already I was like, I kind of wanted to go home tomorrow. I'm like, you're not going home tomorrow. So I need a couple days to just really get out of my system. I think it takes like a day, but milking my members, like, give me a break. But that's what happens when you listen to these stupid friggin' reaction channels. Ugh, like some of them are just friggin' stupid. Do you feel more serious this time than last time? Yeah, I do. I feel very serious because, like I said, what's the alternative? Ruining my life and dying? No, I don't want that. You know, I was doing so good, like going on my walks, and I don't care like how I lost the weight. I'm glad it's off, and I'm gonna just move on and keep it off. My routine back at home, well, I'm away from like the people I would party with. Like I don't hang out with who I would do it with. I don't have any way to get it. Like I deleted all and blocked all numbers. I don't know them by heart of who I was getting it from, which was really hard a little bit to do. Home can be triggering. That's why I'm not home right now. And honestly, I'm really tempted like to like get on a plane soon and go visit my aunt in Jamaica. Like fat and all, I don't care. Cause like that would be a good environment for me right now, you know? But the thing with me and Dom, so fucking toxic, and like deep down I knew it, like we're just really toxic for each other. And no, it wasn't Dom who asked me if I like to party, it was the other guy. A routine would help. Yeah, very. It would. Yeah, it would. I need to get busy with my channel. Like I've been promising so much stuff, but I haven't been well, you know. Yeah, I got a clean bill of health. I'm very fortunate and I'm very happy. And I gave a pee sample and I didn't even need an unscap this time. I could reach myself. And I was in a bad mood, like leaving the hospital, and I was sitting on a bench and this woman was walking towards me. It was so bitchy. I didn't have my mask over my face because I had a hard time breathing, you know? So, like, harder than usual. She's walking towards me. I'm like, if she sits down, I have to put my mask on. I'm outside. And she's probably going to be talkative. You ever just, like, dread somebody talkative when you don't feel like talking? Or being, like, small talk? I hate small talk. Sure enough, she sits down, so I put my mask on. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Excuse me, the farts are back. Everything's normal. Life can go on. So anyways, we're sitting there. It's quiet at first. I'm like, maybe she won't talk. The lady, then all of a sudden, it's all quiet. Then all of a sudden, hope I didn't miss my brother. He's going to get real mad at me. He always gets mad at me. And then like she just like started talking about her entire fucking life. Like one breath. I was like, I guess you just really needed an ear. So I just let her talk. And then I just said, I hope you have a nice life. Or not a nice life. Hope you have a nice day. I know. I feel bad for people that just lonely, crazy. Yeah, that's true. It might sound mean, but yeah, it's accurate. No, but loneliness can make you have poor social skills, I guess. I don't know. My uncle and I are gonna look into NA meetings. We'll see, but I don't know. I just don't like those anonymous meetings. Like I went to the Overeaters Anonymous a couple times. Now, if there's some support groups, I'll go to that. Like that is a support group I know, but like these are like there's like different kinds of groups, like activities that you could, I don't know. I wish it was inpatient. Yeah, it's a problem. Like there's large wait lists apparently. Like I know people, you have to pay like $40,000 for really good rehab. Yeah, it's expensive rehab if you have to pay for it. If you want government funded, you gotta wait. And by then you could be dead. So, but I think they take people on like there's limited beds. The cannabis really helps. And I've been taking CBD gel pills. I think I'm gonna get a prescription from my doctor so I can put it on my insurance. I didn't get more snow, Brooke. So I did it like, I did pretty much half of it. I would so love some edibles right now. Just a bite. I did smoke a little bit, it helped. So I did half of it last night, and then my uncle made me flush it on the phone with him. I only smoked once tonight though. Like I had half a joint, so I have the other half for tomorrow night, and I just did it before coming down here. My blood pressure actually was kind of high. It was like 165 over, I can't remember, but they weren't too concerned, the nurse said, because of the That's what they suspected. Like, it apparently did go down after. My electrolytes were fine. Like, when I was 402 pounds, everything was so bad. Everything was so bad. It's amazing just what like 50, like what 60, 70 pounds will do for your health. So for me, what kind of hurts is like having to cut off that toxic environment and Dom, like just completely blocking and deleting. And my INR is not in therapeutic range right now though, so the thrombosis unit called me today and to restart the warfarin. When I did that tea video at like 6 in the morning, I didn't use that day, but I used the day before. So yes, because I used all night last night up until like this morning. Like I stopped using at like 8 a.m. or so, like early. It was in the morning, like before going to the hospital. It was like maybe like an hour before. Like, did you use the day we went to chalet? Chalet? No, I didn't use. Nope, absolutely not. The purple exercise ball, I didn't use that day. I mean, I have nothing to. I'm gonna be honest. So it must like. I don't know why my pupils were big that day. I really don't. And that's why I went live, because I was looking at them like they're gonna think I'm using, but I'm not. So addicts were liars. We are liars. So, but I did, yeah, and I haven't slept yet, so my eyes are like big, you know. There's a theory going around that you were drinking shroom tea. When? I mean, I don't have shrooms anymore. I did, you know, like I should have addressed my eating disorder a lot sooner. And this is what happens, transfer of addiction, you know. I'm definitely going to do this because honestly, my family won't let me not. No, I'm doing it for myself. If you do it for anyone else, you know, he's my support. He's an emotional support. He's a support dog for my uncle. And my uncle was in the military for many, many years, since he was 18, and he's been through some nasty shit and has PTSD, and my lovely dog, his lovely dog here, helps him. So who cares if they were on another channel? That's petty. Well, a channel that makes up lies about me and causes people to come over here and call me a liar and you know, stupid shit, call me chunky junkie, and like you know, that I'm using for like 6 months or more and all this other crap. Yeah, accusing Shannon of being a user and like where I'm getting my drugs in Montreal. Like, it's all fucking bullshit. Like, fuck off. You know, get a life. Ugh, it pisses me off. Chunky monkey. Like, react to my content, but fucking, like, people just like to make up shit, you know? They are bullies. They think that that's gonna help people. Like, seriously. They're making, like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about these people. They're just like, they get mean the more viewers they get. Of course. What does that tell you about humanity? People like to see people miserable and fail. That's like really sad. That honestly depresses me. I don't ever make videos about talking about people like shit. You know, I don't. I tell people to suck a donkey dick, but that's because you deserve it. She says she knows Dom's friends. Good for her. And who cares? Probably not even true, but if she does, so what? I'm not even talking to him anymore. Food addiction? I'm going to sneak my food addiction in there, Sandy. That's right. The counseling center. Yep. When I talk to a counselor, I'm going to be like, so I have a transfer of addiction here. Well, I'm going to have to be honest with them. Misery loves company. It's like a loser's book club. Yeah. It hurts people more. They call all of us stupid. I'm a very educated, adult, professional woman who has a job that I help other people. How they can be so mean is insanity. Yeah. Exactly. Number 9 is you like making numbered lists. Yeah, tax. I do. I always do that when I tell people off in my... No, I'm just joking. Number 1? No, I was just like getting... Like, the majority of the comments, I could tell it's people, like, sheeple, believing everything they hear outside of my own channel. Like, why don't you come to the source? Like, do you believe everything you hear from somebody with a fucking side ponytail? Like, like, I don't, like, seriously. Look, my hair. Compare it right now. Earrings. My hair doesn't look black right now, does it? Fucking people are morons. They just want to, like, these stupid conspiracy theories. They do that with Amber Lynn too. Yeah, I'm deleting all bad. I'm deleting bad comments. Are you kidding? My mental health is precious right now. She literally showed a maps photo, pretty much showing where the trap house was. So wrong. They're wrong about any trap house. Number one. You know how brilliant they are? Oh, fucking hell. Stick to working wherever you're working, okay? Because YouTube fucking sleuthing is not working out for you. Or I don't know what your problem is, but so on my way back from wherever I was going to, like, you have to understand, this road with the BB's restaurant on it is called Beechwood. From Orleans, where I live, that's like a main street to get to, like, if I want to go to another part of Ottawa, like, let's say I want to go into Gatineau or something like that, or if I want to go into like more downtown area, like the Parkway, yeah, downtown like area, kind of like the Parkway I take from Orleans. That's like a street that it leads onto. There's a Burger King off of Mariette Avenue, and they're like, oh, we're gonna, so they just pick a random fucking house that I'm like parked in front of, and they're like, that's Dom's house. You probably like dox an innocent person, but okay. I don't get it. There's no trap house. So am I moving? I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna see what's happening with the treatment. Like, I kind of want to just take off and go to Jamaica, like payday, and just be like, bye, we're going to Jamaica. I think that would be so healthy too, because my aunt eats very healthy. I don't even know what a trap house. It's like a drug house, I guess. Just because somebody like does whatever, some kind of substance in their house, doesn't make it a trap house. And that's just like fucked up rumors to make about people. You're just causing trouble in people's lives. Ugh. And these same people come here, have the fucking nerve to come here and call me a liar. Yeah, you're gonna be blocked. So, addicts, we're liars. We are liars. So, bye. This is a chat where free speech is prohibited. No, it's not. Hate and negativity, unnecessary negativity, are prohibited. Sunshine. Yeah, they are. Sorry. There's no need for it. You know? People coming in here and like just being negative for nothing? Yeah, bye. You don't need to be here. He was going to make the linguine. Oh, I'm gonna make it, Joe. Yeah, that makes me a liar. If I, you know, if I say I'm gonna do something, but I don't follow through with it, I'm a liar. That's not being a liar. Like, people just throw these same words around on the internet in this fucking community, and I really wish like this wasn't part of my community. I could never sit and pick apart someone else's life with an army of losers. I know. It is pathetic. It's more popular to hate you than to love you. It's popular to hate. It's like, do people not see the problem with that? I don't know. It's like sad. I mean, feel free to hate me. I really don't care. But do it elsewhere, and also, that's whatever you want to do with them. I don't know if that's what you want to do with your life. Oh yeah, there's literally no way for me to get anything here anyway. Like, number one, no one's gonna drive out here. Number two, I have no phone numbers. Number three, Mia, I used all day up until this morning. That's why my eyes are like that. It's still in my system. There's no way I could use here. Like, my uncle would never allow that. Made me flush all the rest of my stuff. You know? There goes, like, pretty much like $500 down the toilet. Yes, Lori, I'm gonna kick this addiction. Both of them in the fucking ass. No, it's not 3,500. It's like 500. It's like 1,000 total. It's expensive. So, it's a rich man's, they say white gold, rich man's drug. Yeah, it was 500. Yep, I did a lot. I wanted you to flush it. I know I couldn't do it, Dax, that day. I was like, no. How do people even know how much I make? Like, people just think they know things. They just make shit up out of their ass. Social Blade. I don't even think it says 2,000 on Social Blade. What does Social Blade say? Financial speculations. I mean, I understand people are curious. They're going to speculate how much somebody makes that they watch, you know. That's the thing, guys. I mean, I mean, it's hard to trust addicts, and that's what I hate. Is that, like, you know, do you have anything on you now? Or just like, or like, anytime I would go to the bathroom and spend a little more time in there, I feel like they would be like, is she snorting in there or something? Like, does she have some in her breast and is going in the bathroom? You know what I mean? And you know what? That's the thing. It could happen, but like, I'm gonna be on my own eventually, and you know, I know, Dax. That's the thing. I can't afford that habit. I can't afford a coke addiction. I'll be broke in no time. No time flat. All my earnings, everything gone. You know, the thing is like a lot of therapy is remote. So even if I did go to Jamaica, I could probably do like a Zoom call with with like therapist. XX sending a chat. BC Sunshine said not to. Thank you, XX. I love it. Why aren't you allowed to send a super chat? Why aren't people allowed to? BC Sunshine, why aren't people allowed to send super chats? If you piss me off, I'm going to block you. And that's censorship. I'm absolutely. This is a private enterprise. I'm allowed to censor what I want. Your obese fun. Yeah, Dax. I love when Chantal. This isn't a democracy. Yeah. You're not being censored by the government. Trying to stop people from sending Chantal money. Yeah, like I need to support myself. Thank you very much. Like, why would I want someone on my page in my VIB telling? That's why I blocked Eggy. Sorry, but I'm not allowed to have any supporters just because I'm an addict. Like, that's so fucking, that's bullshit. Do they really think you'd be better off homeless? Yeah, let's stop giving her money so she can be homeless and go even use more on the street. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Another brilliant idea. Another brilliant idea. I'm sharing my personal story, exactly. Like Eugenia, it's like you can't shame somebody into changing. You can't be like, this is disgusting. Look at you. I can't believe you're showing people this. You're such, like, people look up to you and you're like, yeah, well, guess what? People deal with addiction a lot more than you fucking think. Okay. Like, why can't I share my story? Like, why can't I share what I'm going through? Like, why should I be ashamed of it? You know, a lot of people go through shit. Calm down. Go take a chill pill. FFG. Oh yeah. By the way, I think I saw like FFG on like Instagram or something. The motto is like, I lost weight because of Amber Lynn and Foodie Beauty. So you're like fat shaming somebody into a motivation for you to lose weight. Like, you're comparing your journey to someone else and you're bringing someone else's journey down. Like, that's fucking disgusting. You're a disgusting human being. And the fact that you have such a big audience is actually fucking disturbing. You know, and I seen like things that this person said about like someone's mom and stuff, like just fucking vile things. Name me a video where I ever talk about somebody like that. Like,
I'm not going to name anybody. That's why I don't talk about these people. I don't, a lot of people talk about me. They want to bait me into drama. And I don't talk about them because they don't deserve attention. They don't deserve recognition. They don't deserve my subscribers going over there to even bother checking them out. But there's a fake YouTuber who's my friend. I won't name who this person is. They happen to click on, they thought it was my video and it was a person live streaming a live reaction to my video. So I haven't been to this person's channel in forever. I go to this person's channel, I'm not even exaggerating, 98% of all of their content is them reacting to my video. And by reacting, I mean going on a, like, over an hour-long live stream to talk about me with all of my haters and pretty much just fat shaming. It's another obese person fat shaming me for being fat. And like a lot of the videos I've seen, like them making fun of my walker, just the lowest, low life, trailer trash stuff. I'm not sorry for saying that. I'm not sorry for anything I'm about to say, because if you think I'm a bitch, I guess I'm a bitch. But just like the lowest the earth kind of people that you wouldn't want to ever deal with. Like, these people are like, instead of having like a decent debate with you, they'll go on and be like the type of people that will be like, you motherfucker, you motherfucking bitch, you motherfucking cow, you motherfucker, retard kind of person.
that person should like not have a platform. Sorry. you know what? You can be 100 pounds lighter than us, but you're an ugly human being. So sometimes there's worse things than being fat. There's a lot of worse things than being fat. You can lose weight, but you're still an asshole. So what would you rather? The fact that like you have to compare yourself to others' journeys to make yourself feel better about yours says everything. That's like, that proves that these people are just projecting. I feel sorry for you, actually, that you have that negative outlook on yourself that you hate, you know? It's truly troublesome. It truly is troublesome that so many are out there with that much hatred built up for a stranger instead of love. They just like they find like they're negative about everything. Negative people have a problem for every fucking solution. Like, I was watching Amberlynn and Becky's live stream. Amberlynn wasn't even like being rude to Becky, and everyone's like, oh my god, look how rude you are to Becky. Like, what? Where?
She proposed to me, and we were in love, and we had some of our future planned. So yeah, she should feel like fucking utter shit for breaking my heart. Who's to say I don't?
Like, in your head? I don't know. Like, oh, anyway, I can't stand the whole community of Amberlynn haters, and a lot of them are my haters too, and I just can't stand those people. So yeah, I'm keeping them away right now. The stuff they say is vile. Like, no human being should be like bullied that much. I'm back to enable you. Yeah, apparently I'm not allowed love or support from people, or people just minding their dog's paws smell like Fritos. Honestly, if anything, like, nobody's enabling. They're not saying go and use. If anything, the negative comments make people want to use. It doesn't help. Yeah, oh, don't bring that up, plain cheeseburger. When I think of like how much money I've literally flushed down the toilet, it makes me mad. So I don't want to. He's like, go flush. I wasn't expecting him to say that. Like, I panicked and like took some on the way to the toilet, a little thing on the way to the toilet, and then flushed it. I was like, there was like some like rock and powder, and I just flushed it all. I was really, at first, like, I was really in love with Dom. I think I was, and I was with him like all the time before, and then I still struggle with like not talking to him. I know, despite everything, and just, I think that's what depresses me. I just like, my mood just turned. I think just thinking about him triggered something in me. No, basic. He's blocked, number deleted. And it was just like sudden, like I said, there's so many, like, he didn't like that I had developed a dependency. This wasn't like, I knew, despite my feelings for him, I had to end it because I need to focus on myself and this new problem I have, and like, I just can't get into this kind of like a serious, like, whatever. It was just like stressing me out so bad, and you know, and I just like went from being all in with him to quickly like explaining like a blurb why I'm blocking him, I can't talk to him anymore, and to have a nice life. And boom, you know, blocked. And it's just like, there's no, I don't know, it's hard.
Dax, maybe you shouldn't believe in somebody like me. That's how I feel. I did have some tonight. It's like a part of me doesn't want to, like, get clean. I know that's so bad, but it was so horrible. It was so horrible. The past few days were so horrible. I even got desperate enough to ask Dom if he could get me some, even after not talking to him for a few days. And I'm so embarrassed because he replied no and like don't message him ever again, basically. So, but I did find some.
No, my car's not here. I'm stranded. So even if I wanted to leave, which I don't, I will. I'll try to go live tomorrow night. Good night.